Kool TV proudly presents the 16th Region Volleyball Tournament live from Morgan County High School. Now let's go to the Joker Lawn Care broadcast table and the pregame coverage of the 2024 16th Region Volleyball Tournament on Kool TV.
And a pleasant good evening from West Liberty on the campus of Morgan County High School and the pregame show here for the 16th Region Volleyball Tournament opening game, a dandy. We get the champions out of the 63rd District, the Raceland Rams. They roll in winners of 11 straight, sitting at a record of 22-12. They'll go against the runners-up out of the 64th District, the Boyd County Lions. Boyd County at 18-18. They fell 3-0 to Ashland. They've lost 4 of their last 5. Of course, you knew this drawing was going to happen just because of this is the way things go together. But Katie Neltner, the head coach for Raceland, coaching against her former team, who is, by the way, the 3-time defending region champions. And they, of course, are going to clash here in the opening round. So it was fitting that happened, but it'll definitely the class of the field of the first round games from the teams that are there that we'll see here in this one. Looking at the rest of the field, the other game tonight that'll follow this game in approximately 25 minutes will be the champions out of the 61st District, which is Rowan County, against the runners-up of the 62nd District, West Carter. Back here tomorrow night, 6:30 first game, and we'll go with the champions of the 62nd, East Carter, against the runners-up out of the 63rd, Russell. And the nightcap tomorrow evening, champions of the 64th District, Ashland, against the runners-up out of 61st District, Fleming County. Back here on Wednesday for semifinals, we'll start them at 6:30. And then a championship game here Thursday night as we'll crown a region champion here in West Liberty. We'll step out for a break. We come back, we'll get our keys of the game and get you ready for first serve. Boyd County and Raceland up first to start the 16th Region Tournament. And we get you covered after this here on Kool TV.
Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Boyd County going through their final preparations as we welcome you back to the Joker Lawn Care broadcast table here in West Liberty for the 16th Region Volleyball Tournament. Opening round game, Boyd County and Raceland coming up. These two teams split in the regular season, winning on their respective home courts. The first matchup over in Cannonsburg, it was a 3-0 win for Boyd County back on August 29th. Lila Thornberry had 11 kills, Peyton Jones with 10. Sophia Clark put down 5. For Raceland, Allison Rigsby led the way with 11 kills, and Peyton Mackey had 8. They reconvened on October 1st in Raceland, and the Rams picked up their first win over Boyd County since 2017. won that one 3-2. That was amidst of a heck of a run that week. They beat Boyd County on Tuesday night, came back and beat Greenup County on Thursday night, both in 5-set wins. Allison Rigsby, a career-high 25 kills and 6 blocks in the winning effort. Annie Bradshaw put down 10. Cody Haddix added 7. Jones led the Lions with 19 kills. Thornberry with 15. Adria Queen had 8, and Haley Barnett with 8 as well. A note to put for Boyd County, though, Lila Thornberry is not available for playing tonight. So a big piece of the offense for this Lions team. Thornberry 274 kills. That's second on the team to Peyton Jones's 284. Second on the team in service aces with 35. Jones leads that category with 53. Looking at the teams, the way that they compare, Boyd County averaging about a kill more a set than Raceland at 10.5, Raceland at 9.7. 218 on the blocks for Raceland, 135. Sophia Clark has been big up front along with Barnett and Adria Queen. Queen and Barnett lead the way at 65 and 62 respectively. Service aces favoring the Rams at 262 to 225. And again, this Raceland team is really getting things clicking at the right moment. The big thing is an addition to the roster of Kaya Noble. Noble did not play in either of those 2 games, just getting eligible there but the last week of the regular season. She had a big game in the win over Greenup in the district tournament opening round. Fired home 10 kills in that winning effort in the 5-set match. And here this evening, she's going to be called upon a lot because another thing that she brings is a middle whenever Rigsby rotates to that back row. That was an issue that Raceland had whenever Noble became available. She has really played to that point nicely. She served as a libero at Lewis County when she was there, and then when she came to Raceland, they're like, we're going to use you as a middle. And Katie Neltner said her defense has been huge at the net simply because of what she offers from understanding of seeing the game from the back row. But some other players that's been huge for this Rams team on that back row, one of those being Bentley Rogers. Rogers is 3 digs away from 1,000 tonight. When that happens, they are going to honor her in the game. So when we stop at that point, that's the reason we're stopping, is so that they can recognize her. Of course, Jamie Clark, head coach for Boyd County. He was the longtime assistant there with Katie in Cannonsburg and then took the interim position last year. And whenever Katie moved on, and so he took over to kind of keep things moving and then was named the head coach coming into this season. Boyd County and Raceland has only met twice in the regional tournament, both the last 2 seasons. 2 years ago in 22, it came down to between those two in the championship game. Raceland had a magical run, that 5-set win over Ashland, and then last year they ran into each other in the opening round, and Boyd County took care of that one in straight sets. So the Rams trying to move to 23-12 on the season, but more importantly, picking up their 12th consecutive victory and a chance to move into Wednesday's semifinals, which will pit the winner of Rowan County and West Carter, which is up next here tonight. We will switch sides tonight, so again, much like what we did in the 63rd District Tournament, we will be switching benches. So Raceland will occupy the side on the arms that extend down from the ceiling, much like it is at the Palace, where there was so much conversation and controversy around those support arms. And it played out every set that the Rams played on, that they were working on that side of the court, which they had never done until that tournament. They won. So much, though, the fact that the night they played in the championship game against Russell, they opted to start on that side of the court rather than their typical bench that had been there all season long. All right, we're going to step out for the national anthem, and we'll get you ready for first serve when we return to West Liberty after this here on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun. We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return,
Refresh,
Refuel.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Looking for the latest archery gear? Check out Border Sporting Goods for your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows, as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies, along with a full selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Back at the Joker Lawn Care broadcast table, Rams being introduced. As we're about ready to get things underway here in the opening round of the 16th Region Tournament. Boyd County in the black jerseys with the red sleeves, Raceland in the orange with black sleeves. Raceland will be on the left of your screen here in set number 1. Wearing the libero jersey for the Rams is Bentley Rogers. In the libero jersey for Boyd County is number 23, Bailey Moore. Happy to have everyone along with us here. First time with us here on the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that bell each time we put out new material. We'll alert you on your mobile device. Again, we're here all week. We'll pick back up tomorrow night with East Carter and Russell first, Ashland Fleming County second. Semifinals Thursday or Wednesday night, championship on Thursday. You catch all the action right here on Kool TV. They got Kevin just levitating above the floor. So they got the fancy bucket seat here for that. I like it. My crew tonight, executive director is Trey Collier, and our camera operator this evening is Jacob Hankins. We'll be with you all week long. So we'll see who's going to have the service first. Looks like it's going to be Raceland, I believe. Going through the rotations. Bentley Rogers will check in. Bradshaw steps off. And we are ready for volleyball here in West Liberty, as the junior Brenna Wellman is going to go back to the service line and put us underway. Again, winner of the first round games tonight, wait until Wednesday to play. Bottom half of the bracket's got to play 3 straight. Off we go, 16th Region Tournament underway. And this one's through the block attempt, but goes down for the point. As getting that one down is Barnett. And Boyd County takes an early 1-0 lead. Rigsby had the block but couldn't turn it away. Good service. Rigsby with a block on the ball lofted back across. Free ball by the Lions. Here comes Rigsby. Touches it down, and for the point, we're even at 1. All replays brought to you in part by Grayson Sporting Goods, located there on Main Street in Grayson. Nice touch up front for the point. Back underway. And through the double block on the far side, that was Peyton Jones. 2-1 Lions. And she'll go to the service line. Jones on the season leading this team with 53 service aces, 284 kills. Good service, sit back across. Haddix puts that one up with her foot. What a save there by Cody. Haddix brings over a free ball. That one's deep and it's out of bounds. 3-1 Lions. Yes, that is legal. You can put a ball across the net or play it up off of your foot. Haddix touches across on 2. Rigsby through the block attempt of Barnett up front. Barnett goes back row and fires that one home for a point, and it's 4-1. Timeout, Raceland. So good start for the Lions here in set number 1. As they've gotten the middle working and gotten home 4 quick ones. So again, first game of the tournament. West Carter and Rowan County up next. Again, games posted at 6 and 7:30. Essentially, we'll go 25 minutes at the conclusion of this game. And a very smart decision there when the athletic directors got together and set the schedule and everything. Again, it's a long distance out for most people. A little bit over an hour 20 or so right at it to get from Raceland up to here. A little longer on a school bus, obviously. But, again, one of the more isolated schools in the region. So, rather than having to sit and wait for a posted time to start, as soon as you're available to start, let's play. And that's what we'll do. About 25 minutes at the conclusion of this game, we'll go into game number 2. Nice dig by Haddix up front. Rigsby's blocked at the net by Barnett. And a cross-court attack. That one's out of bounds, as that was a big swing there by Sophia Clark. Just wide. Raceland sides out. They trail at 4-2. And one of the 2 seniors for the Rams, Savannah Zewald, in. See how Raceland responds out of that timeout after siding out there. There's Rigsby on a free ball up front. Diving save by Moore on the back row. Haddix back up front. Here comes Rigsby. Back corner, it's too deep. 5-2 Lions. And the libero of Bailey Moore. Rigsby puts that one on the line, near side for the attack and the kill. We take a look at it on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Great pass up front on the set by Haddix. And Rigsby off the tape but gets it down. And she'll go to the service line. Kaya Noble rotates in. She'll be on the front row. Good service by Rigsby. And Queen puts that one down in front of Katie Neltner. And Adria Queen makes it 6-3 Boyd County on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Official step 2 and immediately pointed that flag straight down right in front of Coach Neltner. She didn't really offer any objection to the call. There's Noble. Blocked at the net, dug at the net by Haddix. Noble flips it across. There's Bradshaw. Back to Bradshaw, too deep. Raceland struggling, finding the back line. As Boyd County has its largest lead of the match, it's 4 at 7-3. Right now, the block up front is really bothering the Rams hitters. Bradshaw on a push. Reagan Queen, who's been kind of getting the nod in the position of Thornberry. And that time Bradshaw gets it home as the Rams side out, and they trail at 7-4. I think that's big right there, understanding, hey, I had one that didn't go down, go back to her again and get a point in. Now Cody Haddix, good service on the near side. Noble launches one, it's dug on the back row. That was from Markham. Queen on a deep push, puts it in for the point. Great court vision there by Reagan Queen. And Boyd County will hand the ball to Reagan Queen, who has played only 26 sets this season. Free ball by the Rams. And Adrian Queen launches one near side, and Boyd County is rolling early. 9-4, they lead it here in set one. Boyd County's just staying in system right now, and Raceland can't get anything moving. Here's Mackey, comes near side and answers. Big swing there by the junior. Bradshaw off, back in is Zewald. And she's a player that this Rams team needs to be able to find a way to get going early and find 6-7 points from her tonight. Bentley Rogers, a knuckleball across the net. Jones comes up and fires it through for the double block. 5-point lead for the Lions as Peyton Jones adds another to her total. Her, Barnett, and Queen each with 2 kills in the match. Boyd hitting at a 750, Raceland a 143. Cross-court attack by Noble. Dug from the far side. Jones lobs it across. Back to Jones. Seawald bends that one wide. Rams all out of sorts in this one. They trail it by 6. There's Mackey, winds up and sends that one into the concourse. 12-5. Timeout Raceland. And the Lions fans across the way coming to life. The Lions trying to race out to an early 1-0 lead in this match. And this is a Lions team coming in, had lost 4 of its last 5. Fell in straight sets to Ashland. The lone win that it has in that mix was against Fairview in the opening round of the 64th District Tournament. Right now the Rams getting an earful from their head coach, Katie Neltner, across the way. I can hear her through both headsets. So the Rams out of timeouts here in the first set. Boyd County coming into this lost twice to Greenup County. Cabell Midland, they beat Fairview and then lost to Ashland in straight sets. Mackey with a touch. They come back to Mackey with a laser beam. That one's headed to the rafters. A joust at the net. They'll get Boyd County into the net, and the Rams point. So 12-6. And Kaya Noble to the service line. And before we do so, we're going to... Bentley Rogers just picked up her 1,000th dig. That's the reason for the stoppage. This was already pre-planned, and her 1,000th career dig. I talked with Coach Neltner today, and her and Jamie Clark had already discussed this, and they wanted to, at the moment that it happened, get the stoppage in the game and allow her to be a kind of let her accomplishment to be known of what she has done. So, class act there by Coach Clark, and again, he and Katie go way back. They still think the world of each other and everything. So now let's see if the Rams can build off of that momentum as Noble puts it in play. Here's Rogers, brings it up to Haddix. Rigsby climbs the net and delivers a dart. And the Rams respond out of the timeout as Elizabeth Rigsby puts a dent in the floor here in West Liberty. Her elbow was at the top of the net. And that's the way she's got to play here tonight. Here's Jones through the double block. Noble on the back row. Haddix with a bad pass there. Side out Boyd County, 13-7, they lead it. So far up front for Boyd County, Cassie Porter, their setter, has done a really good job of kind of moving the ball where they want it to go. Josie Crank checking into the game. See her jumping around there in the back part of your screen. As Laura Chafin sets it up. Crank gets welcome to the game on a big swing from Rigsby. There's Zewald off the tip. Crank diving and saving it. Pushing it across there is Moore. Back to Rigsby up front, near side, and it goes out of bounds. And the point goes to Boyd County. And an ace on the back end. So first ace of the match. 15-7. Boyd County rolling here in set one. Zewald with a push. Jones backpedaling. Barnett down the pipe. There's Haddix. And Zewald's into the net. The Rams can't get out of their own way right now. Boyd County trying to push this to a 10-point lead here in set one. And they're doing it with ease. Here's Jones, climbs the ladder and puts home another. 10-point lead for the Lions as Peyton Jones puts home her third. Raceland swinging at a negative 167 right now. You want to know where the 10 points are? Right there they are. And a Bentley Rogers attack from the back row gets Raceland a major point that they needed in the worst way. So now Peyton Mackey. Mackey second on the team in service aces with 48, trailing only Allison Rigsby. Barnett blocked at the net. Haddix tips it across. There's Crank. And a big swing on the far side. That was from Sophia Clark. And that was past the end line. Point Raceland. See if the Rams can string some together here. Big block at the net. That one's out of bounds on the attack. No, they got Raceland in the net, excuse me. So they got Raceland in the net on Rigsby, so the point goes to Boyd County, and it's 18-9. Now Peyton Jones. Rigsby off the tape. Nice save there by Queen. Haddix. A joust off the tape as Hicks is in. And then I don't know what happened there. Jalen Hicks got next to Rigsby and just gave up on it. 19-9. Barnett into the net. Had some camera malfunction there for a second, and my cameraman just froze on me. Good service there by Jalen Hicks. Queen launches that one halfway down the driveway. So the Rams trail at 19-11. See if it can get things going here off the service from Jalen Hicks. Barnett down the pipe. There's Mackey. And Hicks is just all over the place, and Raceland players are bouncing off of her left and right. That time her and Cody Haddix collided as Haddix was going for the set. She rotates out as Rogers comes back on. Back to Rigsby. There's more on the back row. Queen with a touch. Rigsby on a soft touch across. 20-12. Now Rigsby to the back row. Kaya Nobles back in for Wellman. Noble punches Evan across. Moore with a diving save on the back row. Queen on the push, right to Rogers. Here's Bradshaw through the double block. Neither team being able to get anything going here. Queen lets one go. Haddix puts it across for the point. And Cody's first of the ball game comes in a much needed time as the Rams now trail it by 7. Good service by Rigsby. Free ball by the Lions. Here comes Noble, winds up and puts it home for the point, and Kaya Noble's first goes home. And the lead is 6. Diving save there by Heidi Markham. But couldn't get it up. And nice job by Moore backpedaling. Can the Lions get it across? They will. Back to Noble. Near side for another one. Here comes the Rams. Timeout Lions. As the Rams have cut it to 5 here in set number 1. After they forgot to get off the bus for about the first 15 points. The Rams were hitting at a negative 167. They've got it to an 053. 10 kills, 4 of those from Rigsby. Boyd County at a 333, who were hitting at a 783, has severely cooled off. Jones leads away with 3 kills. Barnett and Queen each with 2. Game 1 of the evening. Game 2, Rowan County and West Carter in attendance, hanging out watching. Back here tomorrow night, 6:30 first serve. East Carter and Russell, followed by Ashland and Fleming County. At approximately 25 minutes at the conclusion of game number 1. Same set times on Wednesday night, 6:30 for the semifinals. So back underway. Big block at the net as Sophia Clark has that one turned away by Kaya Noble. And Annie Bradshaw leads down to 4. How about an ace? Here come the Rams. And it's down to 3. Haddix puts it across, just wide. And Katie Neltner pointing, saying that one was down. So side out Boyd County. Take a look at it on the Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. That ball looked like it was right on the line. Hard to tell from that angle, though. I'm sure Katie will ask Jamie about that one later on because it was right in front of Coach Clark for Boyd County. There's Noble on a soft touch. Queen steps 2. Now Adria Queen with a dart near side before Mackey can get there. 22-17. Bradshaw lines one up. Noble touches it back down. Boyd County stays alive. Here comes Kaya. Big dig from Crink. Or excuse me, that's Markham. Bradshaw with a dart. That one comes back across and goes home for a point for Boyd County. And that's a point you need to kind of put an asterisk beside. That right there might be a game-defining point on something like that. A huge swing dug from the back row, and as you try to play it back across, it's hit as an error. Nice dig on the front up by Raceland. And Queen hits that one almost to the trash can. So now Cody Haddix. Rams trailing by 5 here in set number 1. And Kaya Noble's trying to lace up the sneakers, and Haddix was about ready to put that one in play. Now the senior. And serves that one into the net, and it's set point. So now Boyd County trying to pick up set number 1. Noble with a nice soft touch there, drops it in front for the point. Rams side out, it'll still serve as set point for the Lions as Bentley Rogers goes to the line. Left-handed touch there by Jones. Haddix tosses it across. Queen, back corner out of bounds. Adria Queen trying to end it with one swing, but sent it wide, and the Rams are still alive. 24-20 here in set number 1. Trailed by as many as 10. Jones plays it across on a free ball. Haddix near side to Mackey on a bump. And Hicks gets one. Jalen Hicks finds the back corner, and it's down to 3. And if anything, if you still don't come out with this set, you've certainly found some momentum after a very lethargic start by the Rams in this one. Jones wants to end it. Mackey fires it across. Moore on a free ball. Back to Mackey. Through the double block attempt. Crank plays it up. They'll get a double touch, and the point goes home for the Rams, and it's down to 2. Good service, Rogers. How about an ace, and it's down to 1. Timeout, Boyd County. How about this? Second ace of the match for the Rams. And Boyd County has gone from hitting at a 783 to a 125 in a matter of about 8 points. 9 kills for the Lions. Raceland with 12. Noble has 3. Rigsby with 4. And how big of a statement would it be if the Rams could come out of this one after being down double digits and get the victory? Boyd County would certainly like to snuff that away and take away some of this momentum that Raceland has picked up here. So Bentley Rogers puts us back in play. Here's Jones on a bump. Noble. A big swing out of bounds, and we are even at 24. Must win by 2. Jones into the block. Rams try to play it up, can't do so. And it doesn't make it back across. Nearly did. So set point again for Boyd County as they'll finally side out. And Adria Queen. Mackey, a soft touch, puts it down. Evens things at 25. And the Rams side out with a service work coming up. And it's Kaya Noble. Noble playing in only her 20th set with the Rams after getting eligible at the very end of the season. Big swing at the net by Barnett. Hicks will lift it across. Far side, Peyton Jones finds the alley and makes it set point Boyd County. Nice set there by Cassie Porter. And it'll be Laura Chafin to the service line for the Lions, trying to close things out here in the first frame. High arcing serve, Haddix back row. Rigsby's back up front, she wants it. She's got an opening near side. Diving save by Jones and a free ball over by the Lions. Here's Rigsby. Delivers a dart there on the back row is Moore. Here comes Jones through the double block. Haddix saves near side. And a big block at the net by Elizabeth, or excuse me, not Elizabeth, that's her sister, Allison Rigsby. As Barnett has that one turned away, and we're even at 26. Her sister Liz played at Raceland, is now playing at KCU. Both big players at the net. Nice job there by Mackey. Boyd County scrambling more from the back row on a free ball. Haddix up front. Off to Rigsby on a soft touch for the point, and it's set point Raceland, who trailed in this set by double figures. And now the Rams fans coming to life. Good service, Mackey. Too deep. So now back to 27. So I said, match the intensity in this first match for the other 3 games coming up. Rigsby comes up, puts it down wide though. Set point Boyd County at Peyton Jones. This is who you want on the line if you're a Lions fan. Good service, Jones. Mackey on a bump. Haddix back up front on a touch. Into the net. As Clark couldn't play it across, and it's even at 28. Annie Bradshaw back in for Bentley Rogers, and now Jalen Hicks. Hicks filling in for Wellman, who was being attended to a moment ago by the athletic training staff. Good service by Hicks. Ball at the net, they're in the net. They'll get Raceland into the net. Had 2 opportunities there to pick who they want. Both teams were in the net. Raceland's the one that gets caught, and it's set point for Boyd County. And Bailey Moore. That one's wide. Should have said first one to 30 wins. It's going to be at least 31. Man, what a way to start off the 16th Region Tournament. And now Allison Rigsby, your best server, but also takes off your block from up front with her. And Noble comes near side with the point. And Kaya Noble rises up and makes it set point Raceland. An instant classic already here in set 1. And Rigsby trying to close it out. Deep service. Lions can't play it up, and the Rams come from behind and take set number 1. 31-29, are you kidding me? Off to set 2 when we return to West Liberty. As we go to the Joker, or try this again, not the Joker Lawn Carrier broadcast table, the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. As we go to break, we're back after this here on Kool TV.
Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Back at the Joker Lawn Care broadcast table, James Carr, happy to have you along with us here. What a set one we have to kick off things here for the 16th Region Tournament. Raceland trailed 17-7. Boyd County was hitting at a 783 at that point. The Rams storm all the way back. We played a 31, and the Rams take set number one, 31-29. Raceland hitting at a 111. They were hitting at a negative 167 at one point. Allison Rigsby leads the way with 5 kills. Kaya Noble with 4. Noble so big there at the end. Boyd County's Peyton Jones leading the way with 4 kills. Adria Queen has 3. So now, what kind of response does Jamie Clark's team have coming out of the timeout? Again, we flip sides. So Raceland will be on the right side of your screen this time. Boyd County on the left. And Boyd County will have the service. So you want to set the tone for a tournament, that's how you do it right there. 31-29, set one. They're going to put Kevin in his bucket up here. We had some technical issues is the reason no net cam tonight. We will have that resolved tomorrow. It was more of a personnel issue than a technical issue, but it's all in a learning curve for my students. It's all good. So if you're wondering why no net cam, that's why tonight. It was unavailable, but we will return with net cam tomorrow night. Again, Russell and East Carter kicks things off tomorrow evening at 6:30, followed with Ashland and Fleming County. And then back here 6:30 on Wednesday night for the semifinals, and then the championship game at 6:30 on Thursday. All right, Boyd County puts us underway in set number 2. Zewald cuts loose on one. Brennan Wellman has returned. Here's Rigsby on a soft touch. And a block at the net, but that one goes home for Haley Barnett. And Boyd County jumps out to an early 1-0 lead as Rigsby couldn't finish that one off. Kind of had the early jump there by Rigsby. Here's Zewald. Tries to go cross court, didn't get a lot of it. Jones fires that one out of the back line, and we're even at 1. It would be huge here if either team could open up a sizable lead. And of course, Raceland wants to grab this set and take a commanding 2-0 lead in the match. Barnett bends that one wide, and the Rams take the lead. Now Peyton Mackey starts it with an ace. The Rams forgot to get off the bus, but they've arrived. Things coming up orange and black right now after trailing 17-7 in set number 1. Rigsby near side for a kill. Jamie Clark wants a timeout. I was getting ready to say, how quickly do you burn a timeout as we look at it on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay? Rigsby up to 6 kills in the match. This is almost the same point at which Raceland burned its first timeout in set number 1. After Boyd County got things rolling, the second come-to-Jesus timeout was what I call it there. Katie kind of redirecting a very one-sided conversation with her team. And they got things moving. Trailing 17-7. We played all the way to 31. And the Rams win it 31-29 in set number 1. If it's the first time with us here on the channel, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that bell each time we put out new material. We'll alert you on your mobile device. If you're tuned in with us on the channel too, drop me a message there in the chat screen. I'll give you a shout out on the air. Greatly appreciate everyone tuned in with us here tonight from West Liberty. We'll be with you the entirety of the tournament. All right, out of the Boyd County timeout, Mackey puts us back in play. And a laser beam crank off the back row, digs that one up. Barnett off the tape, a diving save by Rogers. Free ball over by the Lions. Haddock sets it up. Rigsby goes high and delivers. 5-1 Rams. Rigsby had a career-high 25 kills when these two teams hooked up on October 1st. And they'll get Raceland into the net. That one's on Zewald. So side out Boyd County. They trail at 5-2 here in set 2. Raceland leading the match 1-0. Again, a great thanks to all of our sponsors. Clark's Pump and Shops of the Tri-State, A&A Porta Potties, River Cities Builders. And that was an ace as Peyton Jones laces in another one. Second ace for the Lions in the contest. Moore can't play that one up, and Rigsby gets another. Tyler Arthur tuned in, says Coach Katie gets him fired up. I know why. It's Katie's husband, but it's okay. Tyler tuning in, greatly appreciate him coming in as well. There's Rigsby with a dart. That one sent back near side, out of bounds. Rigsby's heating up. Rams lead at 7-3. Soft touch, Mackey's right there. Rigsby does it again, this time with the finesse. 8-3 Rams. Rigsby with 10 kills in the match. Savannah Zewald. Floating service, back row Moore. Barnett, there's Wellman on the back row. Barnett rises up. Zewald saves, but could not play it across. As Barnett will pick up the kill. Side out Lions and Bailey Moore, the libero, back to the line for the Lions. Rigsby didn't get all of it. They'll push it across. Haddix will bring it back near side to Bradshaw. That one's off the antenna. 8-3, excuse me. Bradshaw goes back corner. Reagan Queen. Rigsby back corner for the point. Her 11th. Rams side out. 9-5, they lead it. Wellman off, Noble back on. Nice save by Rigsby on the back line. Noble pops it across. Lions trying to win it at the net. Bradshaw puts it straight down. Noble off the tape. That's Chafin on the back row. Lions with a free ball. Bradshaw bumps it across. Good rally here. Adria Queen on a soft touch. Right there's Bradshaw. They'll feed it right back to her. Through the double block attempt there of Queen and Clark. That's Bradshaw fired it into the double block, and the point goes to the Lions. They trail at 9-6. And now Cassie Porter. Good service. Rogers is there. Here's Bradshaw down the pipe. Queen on a touch. There's Bradshaw. Noble rises up off the tip from Queen. Noble blocked at the net as Queen turns it away. And the Lions have it down to 2. Moore back row. Reagan Queen with a big swing. Diving save by Rigsby back row. Left hand tip by Bradshaw into the double block for the point. Smart play there by Annie going left-handed and hit it right into the double block and out of bounds. So the Rams side out, Cody Haddix. Lions scrambling. Free ball sent over. Haddix up front. Who's she coming to? Here comes Mackey with a dart on the back line. 11-7. She looked like she was going to go dunk a basketball. On a perfect set there from Haddix. And a vapor trail across West Liberty on the point. Good service, Haddix. Noble blocked at the net. Haddix plays it up. And a bad pass up front. The Rams can't play it across. Boyd County picks up the point. They side out 11-8. They trail it. Reagan Queen back to the service line. Good evening to Miss McKenna Lax, tuned in with us this evening. Here's Noble with a soft touch near side. Back to Mackey. Goes down line. Jones rises up. Haddix off the tape. Queen digs it at the net. And then a left-handed touch as it goes up. And the Boyd County Lions can't play it across, and it leads back to 4 for Raceland. And now Bentley Rogers, who recorded her 1,000th dig for her career back in the first set. 4:09 with Raceland coming into tonight's game. A tape burner off to Jones, through the double block for the point. She needed that one in the worst way, as did Boyd County. Jones with 5 kills in this match. And now Adria Queen. And Rigsby just misplays that one as Queen's going to pick up an ace. Timeout Raceland. Third service ace for the Lions in the contest. As we jump inside the timeout there with Katie Neltner and her Raceland Rams. Again, first time with us here on the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that bell each time we put out new material. We'll alert you directly to your mobile device. Hat tip to my crew here this evening. Our executive producer is Trey Collier. Our camera operator is Jacob Hankins. So the really far zoomed in shot that we got earlier, that's all Jacob's fault, okay? He was in panic mode. He's like, I don't know what to do. I've never had this happen before. You get some interesting things when you get into this business. When you don't think anything else can go sideways, it will. Most important thing is that it was not in the middle of a game or in the middle of a point or anything, and we just got we just needed a really good close-up shot of the net. That's what it was. We're just showing you everything, so if you're sitting at home, you feel like you're here. All right, out of the timeout by the Rams. Lions service, Adria Queen back to the line, down 2. Zewald. Back to near side, and that was Jones. It fires it into the net. Side out Raceland. They lead it by 3, and Brenna Wellman. Wellman had exited the first set there. Was attended to by the athletic training staff, and has certainly returned, but got that one off the side of her hand on a service error. Pretty cool story today. All of the Raceland Rams volleyball players took their jerseys and gave them to a teacher inside the building. Wellman came to me this morning and said, "I've got a surprise for you." And I was kind of worried. I didn't know what to expect from her. She's always a jokester at heart for sure. As Rigsby will put that one on the line for the point. So she turns and she hands me her jersey, and she said, "You've always supported us. You called all of our games, and you've been there for us no matter what." She goes, "I want you to have mine." And I said, it almost made me cry when she did it. It was such a touching moment. And it was just, that's one of the great parts about this business is getting an opportunity to develop these relationships with these student athletes, and more importantly, sharing their successes and be there for them when the successes turn to failures. But it's just a warming moment this morning for me, and as well as a lot of the teachers there at Raceland Worthington Schools. That's such a wonderful gesture there by the team. Rigsby turns that one away on the block. As Barnett didn't get a lot on it. So the Rams with a 4-point lead. 15-11 here in set number 2. Again, we played to 31 in set 1. Things have kind of settled down here in this one. Rigsby, a dart on the back row is Crank. And then on the far side, Peyton Jones with an answer. What a dig by Josie Crank. You see her just off the left side there of the Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay logo. And they feed it back to Jones, and she delivers her 6th kill of the night. And she'll go to the service line. Rigsby's back up front, and she makes her presence known quickly. That's the way you get rid of the best server from the other side, is side out quickly as she'll take a seat. Back in is Heidi Markham. Savannah Zewald, the senior, to the line for the Rams. Leading at 16-12 here in set 2. Trying to take a commanding 2-0 lead in the match. And a big swing up front by Hallie Barnett. Asking for a touch, none given. Point Raceland, 5-point lead for them. And we'll get Barnett into the net. 6-point Raceland lead. And a bad set there as the Rams take their largest lead in the set at 7 and a timeout, Boyd County. 19-12 Rams rolling here in set 2. If you just tuned in with us, you missed probably the best set of the entire tournament we may see. Boyd County raced out quickly, took a 17-7 lead in set number 1. Raceland stormed back, tied it at 24. We went tick for tack, both teams getting set point opportunities until Raceland closes it out 31-29 to take a 1-0 lead. Rams open up a 4-1 lead. Boyd County cut it to 2. The Rams have pushed it back to 7. And that's where we currently stand as Boyd County burns its second timeout here in the second frame. Rigsby leading the way with 13 kills. Boyd County, again, these numbers, I can continue to go back to them just because of the significance in the match. They were hitting at a 783 when it was 17-7 in set 1. They're now hitting at a negative 032. And that's how quickly this game can change. Tim Nelson, you are my hero first off, my man. Tim Nelson and I, we go way back. We've shared several buckets of baseballs together in some very cold nights in baseball dugouts around the region. But Tim Nelson, I greatly appreciate our time that we've had an opportunity to spend sharing the field of baseball, and greatly appreciate you tuning in here this evening as well. Rigsby on a soft touch for another. That's what makes her so dangerous at the net. She can slam it home with the best, but she has a finesse game that is untaught. That's just natural athletic ability there as Barnett comes to the net and she turns it back. Wellman up front to Haddix. Rigsby wants a dart, and she gets it. To quote the great Stuart Scott, you can't stop her, you can only hope to contain her. Boyd County can't do either right now. She's got 15 kills in the match, and the Rams with a chance to push this to 10. Reagan Queen, far side, out of bounds. 10-point lead for the Rams. And again, it all goes back, and I know Katie's going to go back and watch this after the end. If Raceland hangs on to win this and moves into Wednesday semifinals, that second time out when she has to come to Jesus talk, she just needs to have that at the very beginning. Don't wait until you're down 6-7 points, or at that point 10. Just have the come to Jesus talk right from the locker room. Bradshaw, back row, she was falling backward on that one. I've said that so many times with her, it's so funny. Good evening to Heather Newman and her family tune in watching tonight, following along with the Rams. Rigsby on a free ball. Left-handed swing on the far side, that's Natalie Ruggles. Bradshaw with a nice save off the back row. Ruggles with that left-handed swing. Been a while since I've seen one of those in a high school match. The left-handed from the opposite, and then a block at the net by Rigsby. But they'll get her under the net, so the point will go to Boyd County. They trail it by 8. Back to Rigsby up front with a dart off the chest of Laura Chafin. 16th on the night for Rigsby. Rams 2 points away from taking a commanding 2-0 lead in the match. Rigsby's going to try to serve it out for the Rams. And a misplayed ball by Chafin up front. And it's set point for Raceland. (24-14). And Rigsby does it with an ace. Rams lead it 2-0 after trailing set 1, 17-7. We head to set 3 when we return to West Liberty. As we take you to break on the Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay, we return after this on Kool TV.
Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Back at the Joker Lawn Care broadcast booth, James Collier, happy to have you along with us here. Raceland out in front of Boyd County, 2-0. Real quickly, a big hello. I missed you just a moment ago. Just looked down and saw this in the chat screen. Gracie Reed is tuned in, a Raceland alum. Thanks for tuning in this evening, Gracie. Again, if you're tuning in with us, drop me a message there in the chat box. Let me know where you are or who you are, and I'll give you a shout-out here on the broadcast. The numbers I've continued to talk about, the hitting percentages, again, what does those typically mean? My son and my camera operator, he goes, you got to explain that to us. So essentially, those numbers are percentages. So a 302, that's a 30.2%. That's the number that Raceland is hitting right now. When Raceland was trailing at 17-7, they were hitting a negative 167, a negative 16.7%. That's how many times they've swung on the ball that's actually gone down. Now, for Boyd County, who was hitting at a 783 at the time, they're now at a negative 062, a negative 6.2%. And that's one of the things that it has certainly flipped the script because of the way that those numbers have happened, is because of the hitting percentages have gone significantly one way or the other. So Raceland will start with the service here in set number 3. Again, trying to punch their ticket into the region semis. They'll play here Wednesday night, 6:30. Game 2 this evening, Rowan County and West Carter to follow this game at approximately 25 minutes. We'll have it on a second stream. Again, we'll have the entirety of the tournament all week long right here from West Liberty. All right, Brenna Wellman puts us back underway. Good service to start things off. Jones fires a dart across the tape. Rigsby goes back to work. Crank on a nice save up front, but it can't be played up. And for the first time in the match, Raceland has taken its first lead off of a serve. Good service, Wellman. And Clark fires that one down the line for the point to even things at 1. Here's Seawald into the net. 2-1 Lions lead it. And now Laura Chafin. Deep service, Rogers is there. Crank on the back row. Barnett with a free ball. Here comes Rigsby with a dart on the back row, and it's down right in front of Jamie Clark. Tied at 2. Deep service, that one's too far from Mackey on the service error. So Boyd County takes a 3-2 lead. And a great service by Peyton Jones. As she picks up the ace as Boyd County pushes out 4-2. Jones with her second ace, the fourth. And she's going to pick up back-to-back aces on that. Timeout, Raceland. Back-to-back aces. Yeah, the person that's named the Giant Peach, I have no control of the ads. Those are coming from YouTube. Those are automatic. So those are, as soon as it plays, it picks you right back up where you left off. So that's the best answer that I can give you. But those are not from us. Those are from YouTube. (5-2) Boyd County here in set number 3. Rams leading the match 2-0 after battling from down 10 in set 1 to win set 1 31-29. They pulled away, led it by as many as 10 before finishing things off by 11, 25-14 in set number 2. You know, one of these days, my rich uncle's going to get out of the poorhouse. He's going to buy me a satellite production truck. We'll be able to travel all over the world, and we'll just build our own network and do everything. But for now, we got to stick with what we've got, and I think we got a pretty good product. Greatly appreciate everyone tuned in here tonight, whether you're cheering on the Lions or the Rams. Here's Rigsby up front. Nice dig by Chaffins on the far side. A joust at the net. Rams play it up. Zewald bumps it across, out of the net. And they'll get Raceland into the net, and the point goes to Boyd County. They lead it by 4, 6-2. Rams a little lethargic here in set number 3. Got to find its footing. Boyd County starting to get things back up, and a big swing by Clark on the far side. Puts it home for a point, and it's a 5-point Lions lead. Rigsby with the free ball. And into the net. That's Clark. Side out Raceland. And Savannah Zewald. Zewald had a great service when the Rams closed things out there in set 2. Rams down 4, leading the match 2-0. Good service by Zewald. And a big ball up front as Barnett launches that one straight down. David Underwood, greatly appreciate the kind words. Thanks for tuning in here this evening. 8-3 Lions. And Rigsby fires home another one. 19 kills for Rigsby here in this one. And she'll go to the service line. And a big swing off the near side. That's Reagan Queen who gets that one off of Rigsby for the point. Back in for Boyd County is Natalie Ruggles. A left-handed swinging opposite. She kind of gave a different look when she jumped into the game there in set 2. You know, you don't see very many servers or players up front that swing left-handed. Here comes Bradshaw down the pipe. Nice save by Moore on the back row. Lions play it to the net. Can't get it across, though. Great effort there by Bailey Moore just to get that one up in the air and give Boyd County a chance. But the Rams side out, and Cody Haddix to the service line. West Carter, Rowan County starting to loosen down the way. Big block there by Noble on Queen. And there's that left-handed swing from Ruggles as she puts that one down in the back corner. 10-5. Here comes Noble. Comes near side for a point. Kaya really heated up there in the end of set 1. She's got 5 kills in the match. Rams cut it to 4. And Rams would love to close this thing out in 3. Boyd County's going to have to claw the way from down 2 for a chance to move on to Wednesday night semifinals. Free ball over to the Rams. Haddock's backpedaling, pushes it up to Noble. Noble floats it to the back row. There's more. Jones with a dart. Beautiful set up front from Cassie Porter. And Jones takes care of the rest. Raceland had the double block there, and they could have sent 3 on that one. Jones was putting that one home. And Mackey delivers as she takes Porter off of her feet. (11-7). Lions lead. And Kaya Noble for the Rams. Too stiff on the attack there from Barnett. Down to 3. East Carter and Russell, followed by Ashland and Fleming County tomorrow night. First serve 6:30. And what a block there from Allison Rigsby as Jones hits it right into the block. And Rigsby turns it back for a point. They've got my cameraman moving too quick. Ruggles through the double block on a big swing on the right side. Ruggles with a pair of kills. Pushes the lead back to 3. And Laura Chaffins. Excuse me, Laura Chafin, my mistake. And that time Rigsby's turned away by Barnett at the net. That doesn't happen often. Barnett timed that one perfectly. 4-point lead for the Lions. Rigsby on a soft touch, a nice save there by Jones. But then the Lions can't play it across and keep it in play. Heck of an effort there by Jones as Rigsby read that one perfectly, pushed line. And Jones was able to get it up in the air and allow her teammates to give it a chance across, but they couldn't do so. So now Peyton Mackey. Barnett down the pipe. There's Mackey on the back row, but she can't play it up as that was headed to the wall. And Haley Barnett with another big swing. Pushes the lead back to 4. Barnett connects with her 6th of the evening. Got a Rowan County player loosening in the field of vision of the court. Free ball by the Rams. Moore back row. Ball punched her ball by Clark, blocked by Rigsby. Now Barnett. Back to Rigsby. Goes back corner. Chafin lifts. Nice diving save there by Mackey on the back row. Queen blocked at the net. Rams play it up off of Zewald. Rogers on a free ball. She'll fire it across. Barnett tries to go back corner. Rigsby off the hands of Barnett for the point. Rigsby's 20th of the night, sides out for the Rams, and they cut it to 3. Now Savannah Zewald. Down the line by Clark for the point. And that's going home as an ace as Mackey couldn't play it up. So Moore with the ace. As that pushes the lead to 5 as Boyd County picks up its 6th ace of the match. Trying to claw its way back in this one, trailing the game 2-0. Rigsby wants number 21, didn't get all of it. Big ball up front. Rigsby lofts it across. Chafin. And that one's out of bounds as Clark tries to go back corner and sends it out of bounds. Wellman off, Noble back in for Raceland. Queen, Chafin, and Clark up front for the Lions. Rigsby burns one across the tape. Chafin leaves it off to Clark. Kind of some lost communication there, and somehow Boyd County's going to get a point home as Clark just kind of goes panic mode and fires it across, and then Raceland watches it fall. So a 5-point Lions lead. And the setter of Cassie Porter burns one off the tape. Noble goes back row. There's Moore. Free ball by the Lions. Noble climbs up. Markham with a nice dig back row. Queen. Deep push. Mackey back up to Haddix. Feeds it back to Noble. Noble goes far line. And that one's out at a point for Raceland as Noble picks up another. Noble with 6 kills in the match. Down to 4. Good service, Haddix. Porter feeds it to Queen. That one's right off the face of Cody Haddix as Queen gets the kill. Timeout, Raceland. You can see the frustration there on Cody's face. And Katie Neltner letting her team hear about it. It's one thing about her is that the good with the bad comes, and she's not afraid to let you hear either. And typically when it's the bad, everybody gets to hear it. But I have the utmost respect for Katie Neltner and what she's done in her time. Again, started back in 2017 over at Boyd County. The last time Raceland had beaten Boyd County up to that October 1st matchup was back when Neltner was there in 17. She took a team that had a season prior to that of 0-30, took them to a 17-15 season, and the end result was 3 consecutive regional championships. Her first year on the bench in the orange and black. And she's got her team into the regional tournament with a 22-12 record on an 11-game winning streak. 1 game away from moving that to 12 and into the region semifinals. They've got some work to do here in this set as Boyd County's not going away quietly. And they get Boyd County through the net on that one, so the point goes to the Rams. Here comes Zewald back on for Bradshaw. And Bentley Rogers, who picked up her 1,000th dig for her career back in set number 1, goes to the service line. Good service by her. Crank with a diving save, but the point is going to go home for the Rams on an ace for Rogers. Leads down to 3. Porter up to Ruggles, and she fires it into the net. Timeout, Boyd County. Jamie Clark immediately feeling that edge coming, and he did not waste any time there burning that timeout for the Lions. So we go inside the huddle there with the Lions, and Coach Clark, again, he's done a remarkable job with his group as well. a lot of graduation that has happened over the last couple of seasons. Again, you lose a Audrey Biggs and a Taylor Bartram. I don't care what you've got. You're going to see some fall off. And those two obviously were two of the most prolific athletes for girls sports in the area, bar none, no matter what it was on. Bartram had one speed. It was go. Biggs battled back through the ACL injury in remarkable time that she recovered. And Clark taking over as the interim position after Neltner resigned last season, and then was tabbed the head coach to start the 24 campaign. Here's Porter up front. Feeds it off to Jones through the double block and gets that one home. The block got there, but it was not effective. Hands spread apart as Mackey and Noble both there. And she goes right between. Got to get the hands together. 3-point lead for the Lions. Adria Queen into the net. First service error for Boyd County. So now Brenna Wellman back in for Noble. Porter pushes it near side. Jones on a push. Right there, Seawald. Mackey climbs the ladder and puts it home. Right in front of Bailey Moore. And it's down to one. Mackey's fifth of the night. Good service. Porter up front. Barnett. Wellman slaps it across. And the Rams are going to get a point out of it. We're even at 18. Make it 19. Couldn't agree with you more, David. Both of them great coaches. They've done phenomenal jobs with their programs. Nice save there by Ruggles. Rigsby fires one down. Porter's right there. Free ball by the Lions. Rams back in system. Here comes Rigsby. There it goes down for the point, and the Rams have the lead. You could see it coming from a mile away as she gets her 21st kill of the night. And the Rams in front, 20-19. Free ball by Boyd County. Haddix on a bad pass. They're going to get Boyd County into the net. As Mackey goes underneath, everybody looks to be good. Now they're going to call the pointing. They're going to get Raceland under the net where she went through. So I think they thought at first it was two Boyd County players. It was actually Mackey that was under the net. So the point's going to go to Boyd County. We're even at 20. That's the correct call. You cannot go under the net when you make an attack. And that's what happened there. Mackey lost her footing, went through the net, got tangled up underneath with a Boyd County player. Rigsby quickly answers. 22 kills. She's 3 away from tying her career best of 25, which she had against this Boyd County team back on October 1st. She's a sophomore, by the way. Played a handful of sets last season. I think she's kind of figured this volleyball thing out. And a nice service there by Peyton Mackey for the ace. And the Rams have their largest lead of the frame. It's out to 2 and 3 points away from the region semis. Josie Crank does a little limbo action there to bend out of the way as Peyton almost picked up another ace. But that one bends across the back lines ever so closely, and it's a 1-point lead. And now Peyton Jones, the best server for this Lions team, trying to force a set 4 Really good service. Haddock saves it from the crowd. Queen on a bump. Haddock's up front. Here comes Rigsby. There it goes for the point off the scoreboard. It's like watching Days of Thunder when the pit crew chief tells Cole Trickle to go out and hit the pace car. He says, why? It's because you've hit everything else and I don't want you to be perfect. Allison Rigsby's hit everything in the building. The floor, the rafters, the scoreboard, and she's done it 23 times tonight for points. Timeout Boyd County, and the Rams 2 points away from closing things out here in straight sets. And this has been a heck of a match. You knew when the draw happened, this was going to happen. It's fitting when you put Boyd County and Katie Neltner together in a matchup of this stature. The way things happened in set one, 17-7. Boyd County led set number one. Raceland storms all the way back, ties it at 24. We go tick for tack all the way until Raceland finally closes it out, 31-29 in set one. The Rams eased out in set two, really flexed its muscle, won that one 25-14. Boyd County had a lead of 5 at the most in this set. The Rams have pushed it back across. They lead it by 2, and they're 2 points away from closing out set number 3. So Bradshaw and Rigsby across the front for the Rams. Clark, Chafin, and Barnett across the net for the Lions. And Savannah Zewald, just like the Rams did in set 2, she'll try to serve it out here in set 3. And she's going to do so with an ace, and it's match point for the Rams. 24-21. And the Rams fans come to their feet. Match point. Barnett, near side. Wellman plays it up front. Free ball by the Rams. Chafin bumps it into the middle. Barnett bumps it across. Haddocks fires it up. Rigsby climbs a ladder, puts it down. It's dug from Jones. Nice touch by Queen. Rigsby with a soft touch. That one's out of bounds. Raceland's on to the semis. What a battle we saw here tonight. As Raceland down 17-7 in the opening set, and they claim a straight set win over Boyd County. 25-21 here in set number 3. As the Rams move to 23-12, that's their 12th consecutive win. Number 199 in the career of Katie Neltner. She'll have a chance for number 200, which would put the Rams in the championship here Wednesday night. They'll play the winner of our game that's up next, which will be Rowan County and West Carter. That will start in approximately 30 minutes. Again, we'll have our second stream. If you want to join back with us, do so from there. Again, we'll be with you the entirety of this tournament. We've got every game from start to finish here on Kool TV. Let's look at our numbers before we wrap things up. Allison Rigsby, 23 kills tonight. Raceland hit at a 404 after hitting at a negative 167 when they trailed it 17-7 in the first frame. Kaya Noble with 6 kills. Peyton Mackey adds 5. For Boyd County, Peyton Jones with 8 kills. Haley Barnett has 6. Sophia Clark with 5. 6 service aces for the Lions. Jones led the way with 3. They finished the game hitting at an 080. So with the loss, Boyd County closes its season at 18-19. They lose 5 of their last 6. And their season will come to an end here in the opening round of the regional tournament for the first time in 4 seasons. So the 3-time defending region champs are home. Up next, Rowan County and West Carter. They'll get Raceland on Wednesday night at 6:30. A hat tip to my crew, Trey Collier and Jacob Hankins. Phenomenal job by those two. Again, our second match tonight will be over on our second stream. Rowan County and West Carter coming up in about 28 minutes. That's it for us. We'll talk to you again in about 20 minutes as we'll set the scene for game number 2, Rowan County and West Carter, when we return to West Liberty here on Kool TV.
Thank you for watching the 16th Region Volleyball Tournament live from Morgan County High School on Kool TV. This broadcast of the 16th Region Volleyball Tournament has been a special sports presentation of the Kool Sports Network and Kool TV.